Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading from December 30th through January 5th, 2024. This is for Libra. Last shuffle for Libra. Let's see what's going on, Libra. Well, Libra, we've got great gratitude and we have new beginnings. There's a lot of new things coming into your life, friendships. If you are focusing, say you're dealing with a legal matter, something is going to change in that situation. It looks like something's going to be brought to light. It's very important that you focus your thoughts on whatever it is that you want it to be, right? The world is a reflection of your thinking. So they're telling you that your thoughts are super, super strong. So if I mean, super, here we go, super, super, but your thoughts are very, very powerful. So if you're thinking about things, you having a favorable outcome, dream very big on that. What kind of outcome would you like to see? And focus your thoughts on those things. They're showing gratitude for your confidence paying off. Be very confident in a happy outcome, and that will appear. There's a lot of ways that things could fall to the wayside. Things could happen in many different ways. It seems like whatever is happening is variable, right? Even if you have a slam dunk case, or you have a slam dunk situation, or a slam dunk plan, it could all fall to the wayside if you have negative thoughts. It's very Your thoughts are very potent. You can't wait on someone else to save you. You might find that your associations, the people that you are connected to, are actually there mostly because of your manifestations. You're manifesting them. They're showing that too. Like the relationships you have are not, it's not your responsibility or your fault or your, like, you can't take responsibility for other people's actions for sure, but you can influence. Your thoughts are very influential, just thoughts, because it influences your actions, and seems like whatever it is that you're putting out there is being returned to you very powerfully. Seven of Cups, King of Wands, Justice, and Four of Swords with great gratitude is about having a peace of mind, knowing that things will fall into place exactly the way you wish for them to fall. Dream as big as you possibly can with your entire heart. A lot of heart is here. They're showing that the legal matters, like if you are if you're going through a court case or you're dealing with some kind of red tape, very important. Your friendships, the bonds of your friendships, need to be nurtured. Whatever you choose to do, it's nurturing your friendships, okay? And when you do that, your love life will also improve. And by nurturing your friendships, this would be like allowing them to, like, live and let live, right? Accepting them as they are, being happy in their presence, regardless of who you know what I mean? Like, they did some stuff, you're looking at them going, I don't know if I would have did that if I were in your shoes, but it's okay, I accept you anyway, kind of vibe. No, and also too, not expecting them to save you from your situation. That is also a form of nurturing them. Allow them, or understand that they're there for a purpose, and that you have to allow flow and synchronicity in those relationships, because they're there for a reason, but it's not going to be per your expectations. It's about thinking positively, saying, this is what I want in my life. I want flow and synchronicity, right? I want my romantic life to improve and flourish, and thinking of that. They say that you need to say to yourself, my world is a reflection of my thinking. So if you are looking at yourself in the mirror saying, I am worthy of love, I don't need this person to save me, right? There's someone I want, not someone I need, right? Your relationships will change. Yeah. They want you to nurture yourself and your needs, your desires, and your boundaries as well. Let go of things that are weighing you down in connections. They're showing a lot of energy of connections. Romance and friendship are highlighted. Make space for something meaningful in your life, which King of Wands would speak of that. Something that, it's like you're really nurturing your dreams, right? It says that love is going to squeeze in all things that you're doing, especially, even if, and especially if you are dealing with some kind of court case or legal battle or some sort of red tape. Okay, open up for love. Nurture the friendships and the relationships, no matter what you're going through, because you may be tempted to isolate when this comes out. You may be tempted to ignore people and to focus on what could happen, and what if that happens, and what if they don't, and what if I lose. And Spirit saying that that is all entirely up to how you conduct your relationships. because that you're putting that same energy outward. So say you don't nurture your relationships, they're terrible, then you are showing up to court and you're in a bad energy, a bad mood, and it just turns the stomachs of people around you, because they're like, here goes Libra, and Libra's being uh, pushy, aggressive, upset, angry. It will turn things sour regardless of the evidence. You know what I mean? New beginnings is Three of Cups and Six of Wands. They're showing new beginnings is a cycle at the beginning of the week where you're joyful, where you are um, positive, you are a winner. You're focusing on being a winner. You're focusing on you winning. Okay. Focus on that consistently. That's a cycle. Spirit saying it's not only is it something that you should focus on, but you're actually going through a cycle of winning. So it's very important that you tap into the synchronicity and flow of winning, of victory. Okay. So we have status quo with Page of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. This is the middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday-ish, and we're talking about status quo usually is about the influence that you have around you, typically. And so they're showing that people are trying to figure out the truth. They're trying to um, they're focusing on what they've been avoiding. Okay, so people are like, you know what, I need to really pay attention to the things that I like. Uh, it's like they're not living the life that they would like to reflect. Like they're you know what I mean, they're not living the life that they're reflecting to everyone else. Is not true, it's not real. And so they're trying to figure out what it is that they're avoiding, right? So say this is romantic relationships around you. You may be looking at romantic relationships, comparing yourself to people, going, what do I have to change to have the relationship that they have, not realizing that they're just projecting that and their relationship is fake. And so spirit is bringing that up, that the people around you are trying to figure out what is it that I'm avoiding that is preventing me from living that big romance or that big life, that the you know what I mean, the life that I project that I'm living. Like, we look good, we're wearing rings, but the life is nowhere near what you think it is, right? In public they're hugging, at home they never even look at each other. They avoid each other at all costs. They're hanging out with you and they're hanging out with your spouse, but they are, to avoid spending time with their person. You may not even know that. So in the middle of the week, you might start to notice that these people are really either asking a lot of questions or going through some kind of legal situation. Maybe they're deciding to separate, or they're deciding to go through counseling or something like that, trying to figure things out. They may be asking for help and you can't save them. No one can save them. They have to face something in their relationship. That's an aspect that may be coming out. By the end of the week, you have happy success with the Sun and Emperor. So if you are showing this energy, my world is a reflection of my thinking, right? And you are focusing on nurturing the bonds of friendship and nurturing your relationships, you are going to see unprecedented success, happiness, joy. It's a fluid thing, but joy is fluid, but it's also it's attainable. And so you have to be thinking, these are thought processes by the end of the week, thinking about how successful you're going to be, how happy life would be if you were in a joyful state, if you were happy, if you just were honest with yourself about what makes you happy. Dream big, though. They want you to dream very big when you're thinking about what is the world is a reflection of my thinking. Dream big on those thoughts. Think huge. Think, what is it that the ultimate happiness for me? What is that for you? Don't look at it as, let me look at how far off the mark my life is compared to what I want it to be. But look at it as, that is my life, because that's what I want, right? And it's almost like it will happen for you. Okay, especially if you're going through some kind of legal battle, or like I said, red tape or any kind of thing, or contracts or something like that. Focus on the outcome you want. I'm seeing the angel numbers 6666. That is the number of great blessings, right? They want you to, like I said, when you see that number, which is rare to see, really truly, nurture yourself, your needs, your desires, okay? And the boundaries, things that you're saying, no, this is absolutely not what I'm going to deal with. This is absolutely, I'm success is my only option. We're not focusing on what could not happen and what may happen in a bad way. I'm not preparing myself for the worst, right? Yeah, when you see that, open up to more meaningful connections. Open yourself up to say, I want meaningful connections. I want this to mean something. It can't just be surface level. Okay, because that's what you're facing around you. For some reason, is showing that people in your space are they're just pretending. And you may not even notice that, but by the middle of the week, it might be crystal clear that I'm I'm dealing with people who are fake as I don't know what. Like their relationships are not what it says. They're just telling me or showing me that. And I was over here aspiring to be this way, and realizing that your life is of your own creation. I'm seeing the color coral, angel number 6666. They're showing a lunar eclipse, so that is when things have changed or when things will change for the better. If you might want to look and see when the lunar eclipse occurred or when it will occur, and that's here. So you could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, another Libra, main signs. We also have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, um, or Sagittarius. So yeah, you could be a Virgo Libra cusp dealing with a Leo Virgo cusp or Aries Taurus cusp here. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.